Okay, hello and welcome to a new term and a new episode of our school podcast here at Virginia International Private School. I'm Mr. Andy and this is Miss Sangeeta. Today's episode of our podcast is a very special one. We've got some of our amazing students who've been competing in the World Scholars Cup competition. This is a competition that's on an international stage. It's an amazing competition to be part of. We're proud as a school that we had the opportunity to be part of this. Ms. Sangeeta will discuss all the amazing things that the students have done, and you will get to meet the students. I won't take it away from them. They'll give the chance to explain who they are, what they've achieved, because it's beyond what we could have ever imagined in terms of the steps that they've taken, where they've got to, the level they've got to, and where they've been invited for the next stage. So we couldn't be prouder as a school. The effort that they've gone to, the late nights, the early mornings, the preparation, as well as just the day-to-day being a student at school has been amazing. They've managed their time effectively and they've got to such a high level. We're massive advocates as a school here at Virginia of giving our students opportunities outside the classroom as much as we possibly can, whether that's going and competing in initiatives, being a volunteer, taking part in programs that would raise money for charities such as the Red Crescent, for example. So yeah, I'm here to introduce it today, and Miss Sangeeta from here will take it away with some questions for the group to explain what they did and how amazing their achievement was. So yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Andy, for introducing the World Scholars Cup competition. Now we have with us Raja, the head boy of the school, Makateria, Inaya and Martyr, who participated in the global round of World Scholars Cup, recently held in Dubai for 5 days. So there are certain questions I would be asking you. We'll start with you, Raja. Can you tell us about your experience at the World Scholars Cup in Dubai?
I mean, I think I speak for all of us when I say it was extremely tiring to begin with. You know, you had just gotten through with a day of extreme academic, challenges and things that you had to do throughout the day in the competition. And then you had to do it again, all over again the next day. And I remember Inaya and Matar, they would just, step onto the bus in the morning and they would just pass out asleep until we got to the bike. But overall, it was an extremely fun, experience. We enjoyed every single bit of it, even when our faces said otherwise. But I feel like it was an amazing experience.
Amazing experience, absolutely. So how did it feel to represent your school at such a huge level? It was a global competition, isn't it? So on such a global stage representing your school, how did you feel about that?
It was pretty scary going in at first because, I thought it would be a lot more different than regionals. But if you go in with that confidence that you yourself have the ability to represent your school in a good way, you can just take it off from there and do great.
All right. So which segment of the competition, debate, collaborative writing, Scholars Challenge or Scholars Bowl, did you enjoy the most and why?
I'd say I enjoyed the Scholars Bowl the most this time around because there was less pressure on me to perform well. And this time around I knew most of the material on the Scholars Bowl. Last time I felt
and you know how they showed it in memes.
Yeah,
it was it's something extremely intellectual, but they paired it up with memes and it didn't seem as scary.
Like it lightens the load. Yeah.
And even I feel like the debates. I remember whenever we used to step into the debate rooms, my stomach would just eat itself up, and it was whenever you go on those roller coaster rides.
Yeah.
When you go down and your stomach does the
feels like a welt in your stomach.
Yeah, and you know how challenging it is going to be because the opponents we had in the regional round were just on the regional round. It could be anyone there. But now since it was the global round, we were being faced with the best of the best. So just having that on your mind was really challenging. But I think we did pretty good in debates as well.
But the idea of challenging the best of the best was pretty exciting too.
Yeah.
Stepping into the room and debating with them.
And being told that you won the round, it's
it's
your
the
face.
best.
So was there any topic or round that you found particularly interesting or exciting?
I'd say the debate round was the most exciting one. Winning a debate, okay, as Raja mentioned, winning a debate feels really great, but our opponents were like really skilled too. Like our first debate, me and Matar, we went up against someone who had consecutively gone to the global round 6 times, and you can guess how that turned out, but
It was a new experience, if anything.
For me, I like the writing round a lot because like I like writing in any form of way, whether it's like I prepared for it or not. But I don't really care if I win or not. I would like if I win, but like I did not really win an award for that, so I didn't really care. But I just like the fact that I got to write something during the debate competition.
Okay, you were more interested in writing itself.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what was the most valuable thing that you learned during this competition?
There are a lot of people that are smarter than you.
Okay, that's true.
Honestly, it was a very, we did extremely well, okay? And with the amount of the time that we had to prepare and stuff, we did excellent. There were people who didn't do as well and they prepared more more than us. But it was actually a very humbling experience as well. There are people smarter than you out there.
Yeah.
So,
I think it improved our quick thinking a lot as well. We were given very little time to research as well. So
yeah, and we just went in with our own common IQ and
Yeah.
skills. And honestly, how many medals did you get?
Oh,
Regional.
I lost count.
Exactly. How many medals did you get?
I got 8 total.
Yeah, I got 9. How many, Victoria?
Like 5.
No, in both rounds.
Both. So I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
but I
So
remember
we-
exactly the total medal count was 28 in the
30
regional round.
38.
38, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
38 in the regional rounds, yeah?
And
And this one?
And the global round?
global round, it was around 20, I'd say.
Around 20, yes. Yeah.
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 So, and we also got a trophy in the regional round as well. So, representing VIPS on a very high stage. It was, it was fun. And honestly, we didn't know about World Scholars Cup at all. We were told by Miss Sangeeta, and she introduced this idea. And I remember, you remember that class where she was talking to us about this competition, and she was like, "This is this competition. You might go to Yale." And then we were, we in our minds we were like, "We're gonna go to Yale? Nah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
But
Yeah,
that
for
happened.
sure.
This
yeah.
is true now.
But
This is
yeah,
the reality.
exactly.
I just
Yeah.
went in for participation, but we
Yeah.
just got so far.
Yeah.
We got so far, and I'd like to announce that all 4 of us are invited to Yale for Yale University in New Haven to participate in the Tournament of Champions. So that is something that nobody can ever take away from us, and that is something that we've achieved, which not most people can. And a lot of gratefulness and gratitude goes to Miss Sangeeta, because without her, we wouldn't know this competition even existed.
Thank you so
And, yeah.
much.
Come
Oh,
on. let's go.
please try to do that. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So, as you mentioned about the competition and you enjoyed a bit, so what was the most fun and exciting part or the surprising moment you can say within these 5 days of the global competition? Do you remember any?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I already told Rajan and Naya about this when it happened. For I think it was which one was it? Which competition?
What are you talking about? I don't remember. There were
The
so many.
scavengers hunt?
Yeah, the scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met this person when I was gathering to my group for the scavenger hunt, and I was talking to him about how in my regionals in Al Ain there was this group who somehow managed to win first place in everything, and I was complaining a bit because it was upsetting.
Yeah, and
People
you were
really-
like, how nerdy could you be
Yeah.
to win every single thing?
And then, come to find out, the person I was talking to was actually a part of that team in Atlanta.
He was like, yeah, that's us. Yeah,
Yeah.
so, I mean, that was kind of embarrassing, but
I mean, I'm friends with him now, but
Yeah. I can totally understand.
Yeah, so because we saw people take every single thing, and in our minds to like keep us, keep our spirits high, and we were just like nerds, nerds, pure nerds.
Remember this late wire kid?
Yeah, late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One gold and everything.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the competition, we had the ball.
Mhm.
And he looked so sad after winning every single thing. He was just in the corner, and we were all dancing and
Yeah.
stuff. We were all having fun, and that one guy who won everything was sad for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So life happens.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so looking back, how do you think World Scholars Cup has shaped your perspective or skills?
Be ready to experience, be ready to experience the unexpected, because like
Yeah.
every day was like a different day,
Yeah.
and like it was fun in some cases.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're put into like a room full of like smart people, you get really humbled.
Yes.
Yeah, you
that's
get
true.
really, really humbled. Because I know Inea, okay? And Inea is one of the smartest people in this school. And if I see him freak out, that means, okay, yeah, something's really wrong here.
Right.
Well, like I was speaking out because like last time I didn't do as well, and I was nervous about my performance.
Yeah,
But I did better this time.
yeah,
So,
we all did. This was the more fun round.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I wish
Sure.
we had all our teammates from the regional rounds here as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, but
Yeah.
no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you participate again if you're given a chance?
No.
Why? Why do you say that? Come on, so that means you're not going to Yale.
I mean, yes, of course we're going to Yale, but like
Yeah,
we're doing
the
global
regional
regionals,
rounds,
yeah.
that's just gonna be like showing off.
Yeah, we're
Because
just.
we're gonna win every single thing because we know the formats
Right.
and we know how
I
to
love
debate.
your confidence. Yeah, you're gonna win every single
Yeah, we
thing.
will.
That's,
We will.
That's good.
We will, honestly.
We went in so scared, but now that we won, we're so confident.
Yeah, we're so confident and like
Yeah.
I know for sure that if we make a team and go into a regional round now, we're gonna be the ones that are gonna be,
Yeah,
nerds.
we're gonna
Yeah,
get our
trophies.
yeah, we're gonna want to win every single thing.
Perfect. I would hope so.
Yeah.
So, if you had to describe the whole competition in just 3 words, what would those be?
Mm.
Smart, challenging, fun.
Smart, challenging, fun.
Yes.
Pretty spot on.
Fun.
Absolutely.
Studious and rigorous. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
5 days
That's
straight.
basically the same thing.
Yes.
Same
But-
different words.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a nerd here.
Yeah.
Yeah, different adjectives, Okay. So, is there one souvenir or picture or the moment from Dubai, from the global round, that you will always treasure?
Well, there's this video of Inea sleeping with his mouth open.
That's a good one.
And I was being pulled down like that.
Okay. So there's this video of Inea sleeping in the bus with his mouth open and Mutter sticking his finger in his mouth. So yeah, I have that in my phone and I'll, treasure that forever.
Okay.
Do you have any?
Oh no, it's just me going crazy in the ball. That's it.
Yeah.
I have one too, where I remember that you were there and Mutter climbed onto you and they were
Yeah.
dancing in the scholars
Yeah,
hall.
that-
Oh my god,
I remember.
it was hilarious. Yeah.
Do you want to see that? After
Yes,
this,
I sent it
and-
to Mutter's mom.
Oh, okay.
She asked me some pictures
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and I sent it to her. She was very happy that the students had really enjoyed.
And the thing is, before the ball happened, we were having dinner at some place, and Mutter was showing me his dance moves he's gonna pull out, and then I learned the dance move from him. And
Okay.
every single time we'd see each other, we would pull off the dancing again, and everybody would see us in the ball would be like, oh, they came prepared, and they'd be impressed.
Yes, absolutely. So all in all, you enjoyed the scholars ball,
Yes,
right? As
absolutely.
much as you enjoyed the whole 5-day competition.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you to our incredible students for sharing their experiences from World Scholars Cup Global Round in Dubai. And it's clear that this competition is not just about academics, it's about building connections, embracing challenges, and discovering their own potential. To all our listeners, we hope that you have enjoyed this glimpse into the journey of our young scholars, and their passion and determination reminds us that learning can be fun, inspiring, and transformative.
Yep.
Stay tuned for more episodes where we continue to highlight the achievements and stories of our amazing students. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and embracing new opportunities.
Bye bye.
Thank you.